Yeah, so as we experience him moment by moment, one of the things you would do if there was a person next to you, you would talk with them. And, part of what we have to do is remind ourselves that there is a real person whose name is Jesus who is with us all the time. And remembering that really does help. But as we go about our day, we can talk to him about anything. We can ask him things. We can ask him for wisdom. We can just process life with him. A lot of my conversation with God is processing life. I may say, God, I am so upset at this person, I can hardly speak to him. I might say something like that. And I'd say, would you help me? Would you help me have your attitude and your heart? Because this is how I'm feeling. And, I need to verbally process life with him. And it's so much better when I do. And then there are times when I ask him for help. If I'm about to go into a meeting, I may ask him for wisdom. Or if I'm about to have a conversation, I may want to pray for help or for insight, or that he would open my eyes to this person's needs, or any one of a number of things. But what's so interesting is that there's a tipping point in my heart. When I start talking to him, there's something that happens that tilts my affection for him. He becomes more real. He becomes more interesting, and I just find that experience is so much richer. Now, we do more than just talk to him. There's more to that in a moment-by-moment relationship. But a good bit of what our day can be is a great conversation as we go about the events of our day. I'm not as good about just sitting in my chair and just talking for an hour with him, just praying, going through a list of people. I've done that in the past, and at times I've been tried to be more disciplined. But what I find to be so much more life-giving and fascinating is to talk with him as I go about my day. And sometimes I'll ask him who he wants me to pray for and what I should pray for, and then I ask for that. But I can tell him how grateful I am. I can tell him what I admire about him. I can ask for help for someone else. I can ask him to open my eyes. I can just say, this is what I'm thinking or feeling. And that makes the day rich, to know at the end of the day I've had great conversation with my Lord.
Do you think that that's what Paul was referring to when he said to pray without ceasing?
I do. I think we read that and we think that God is calling us to have what sounds like the worst thing possible, which is an all-day prayer meeting. And for most of us, we'd find that very painful. We're all so self-absorbed that to give that much attention to him or to think about other people all day it would exhaust us. We're just so self-absorbed. But that's just how we are. But I do think that's what he means. I do think that prayer was not meant to be confined into some part of our quiet closet, the sort of the prayer closet idea. Certainly that's a great idea. And Jesus referred to praying in secret, that we should pray in secret. We don't announce to everyone, hey, everybody, I did a great job in prayer today. But what we should do is we should pray in secret with him as we go about our day, and it just makes life so much richer. It's not that he needs it, it's that we need it, and it benefits us greatly. He created us for it, but he loves it. He doesn't need it, but he just loves it when we talk to him.